Welcome back to Kamen Rider Review, episode number 11. This was discussing episodes 46 to 52 and the Kamen Rider vs. Shaka movie. You might notice my background is different than the last time you saw me, just yesterday. Well, I'm not in my room. I'm actually at camp. I am recording this in an area where it has no Wi-Fi. So, you may not see this video up for at least, well, it may be up tomorrow or could be up even Sunday. But in the case of these episodes, excuse me, now we're basically wrapping up the era of the second Kamen Rider in the series, though he does come back occasionally afterwards. But these 7 episodes plus the movie are technically his last regular appearance to make it in the franchise, because afterwards he's mostly makes sporadic appearances because the original Kamen Rider is back. So with these episodes here, we have basically fighting a snow monster. It's fight like various different monsters. Like in episode, I should bring up basically episodes 49, 51, and 52. These 3 are the return of the original Kamen Rider. 49 felt completely out of nowhere because I knew about his return in 40, 41. I did not know about him show up in 49. It's like that appearance in the episode was complete random. It's like he shows up at the beginning because it involves a diamond mine. Yes, a diamond mine. Which some old man finds and then sells up all diamonds and uses the money to basically build a children's village for our orphans. Okay, fine. The first Kamen Rider himself is occasionally in the episode. And he's like there, and it's a complete shock the fact he's even there in the first place. 51 is his first regular appearance in the series since episode 13. Because his previous 3 appearances were actually just guest star appearances mostly. Because 44 was basically was a 2-part return for him. Though most of those 2 are two connected episodes, but the feature return. So he's not going to reunite with his old boss just yet because he wants to stay, though he does want to stay with 52. Some of these episodes are a bit odd to say the least. Yes. If I had my phone with me, I would basically give a little more detail about these episodes. Because, well... okay, there's one, blood-soaking Marshes of Hankera. Yeah, this follows a leech monster who wants to suck up blood and get your hands on some formula. Yeah, this was completely random. Now, the Snow Monster one, this actually is the first Snow Monster one, like, since, like, episode 40. This one makes a little more sense than the one that appeared in episode 40. Yeah, it only been, like, 6 episodes left to have Snow Monster. Maybe we have another one. And this whole episode is set in, like, some Alps area of Japan, where they're not in the city, they're basically having the Kamen Rider fight in the snow. Yes, and of course having Shocker deal with getting their hands on some energy bomb to detonate this plateau to cause a flood in Japan of the nearby city. That's really the whole point of the episode. Oh yeah, and they also kidnap the kid's son, the scientist's son, which, yeah, that's been a recurring plot throughout the second Kamen Rider story. Like, having where you have a scientist in the episode, and of course Shocker really want to get their hands on something they want, that the scientist has, and when they get their way, they have to kidnap the guy's son. Yes. Now, Stone Monster Arakris. This one, which was, believe it or not, like, I think it was like one of the episodes. Yeah, this one was the 49 one, where it's basically all about, like, stone, actually finding unicorn again. The last episode, basically, Birdman Gladys. Yeah, this one involves turning people to stone. Yeah, at one point we had the camera briefly turned into stone, though he actually is later freed. And here's the thing: they think they're like, okay, we're gonna kill him right now, and the guy goes to kill him, and oh crap, it's not him. It's not the guy who they thought. It's the original camera. He says, "I'm Hero, camera number 1." Yeah, he identifies that as Kamen Rider 1 because he is the original Kamen Rider, so cool move on his part. beats guy with the bad guys. Oh yeah, he came with the cure right away. All because the said Kamen Rider contacted him, and I'll get to more exactly what's going with him. So, and the reason why that the virtual Kamen Rider is away a lot of these episodes, why since his return he's only made like 3 appearances since then. The reason is because he's off in Europe, taking down all the branches of Europe, the Europe branches of Shocker. And that's really his purpose. Okay, so there's one here. Okay, there's the MR program. This one is a bit unique. This one, it's like the characters. Oh look, there's some Northern Light stuff. Even though it's Japan, they don't have these. And you look up like, oh crap, I can't see. And all involves like a guy named Robert who's brought the cure, and the other people get the cure no problem, except for the same Kamen Rider. He actually gets explosives, and also the boss basically finds out that his motorcycle, all the gasoline's dumped out, and basically they put like nitroglycerin in the tank, basically caused it to explode. Also, apparently, the same Kamen Rider can actually ride blindfolded because of his really good hearing. Yeah, this monster be about the very end. The unicorn one is basically like a monster that was where a fossil was stolen from Greece and turned into a cyborg. Yes, which makes it the second one I've done this with, because the last one was a starfish, now it's a unicorn. I'm thinking the starfish kind of makes sense, but a unicorn? Really? A freaking unicorn? And unicorns look like that's all. Unicorns are practically horses, not whatever creature they came with in the episode. That was completely random. Yes. Of course, this is the one that has the return of the... This is actually the original Kamen return. Yes, that was the one where... That was 51. Burglass is 52. They were programmed as episode 50. This was actually the one where the original Kamen is not there. I don't remember what the Death Ice Devil is, because I'm not looking at the thing. Kamen versus Shocker. Yeah, this involves basically another thing of the scientists, like they get their hands and stuff, and like so both Kamen Riders are here in this movie. Now, basically, this movie chronologically takes place between episodes 51 and 52, but I watched this one after I watched 52. I'll get to basically the fate of the second Kamen Rider when I finish this movie. So, generic plot for Shocker, but it got great special effects in this movie. Plus, I love the transformation sequence they show for the 2 Kamen Riders, where it's like a rainbow that comes out of their pinwheel that's on their belt, and it's a really cool special effect. And they did something really cool in this movie. Of course, they brought back monsters, not 4 or 5 or even 10 of them. This movie brought back, including had Virgin Monster, I think it was, they brought back every single monster that both Kamen Riders have fought over the course of the previous 51 episodes of the series, including characters like the Man Spider and the Batman. Of course, these 2 have not been seen since episode 13. And here's the thing. As far as I can tell, this movie, for almost every character in this movie, this was their final appearance for every single one of these characters. In the case, Doc Death himself, who does appear in the movie, he does still appear for a small handful of episodes even after this arc wraps up, because he's not the main general anymore. He gets replaced with somebody else, but he gets pop up occasionally as a recurring character. But, okay, but what about the second Kamen Rider? What is his fate, per se? His fate is that once Urgent Kamen Rider comes back to protect Japan, he goes off to South America. Yes, South America, to fight Shocker there. Okay, I guess the first Kamen Rider, okay, I wiped out an entire continent full of Shocker branches. I guess second Kamen Rider was like, okay, I'll do the same thing with South America. Maybe this could possibly explain what happens later on. Now, starting episode 53, we're back to the original Kamen Rider again. We're basically back to his adventures. Now, also behind the scenes of the reason why he was not in a lot of the episodes. Now, on screen, the reason is because he's off in Europe. Off screen is because the guy, for months, recovered from a broken leg. Yes, he broke his leg in a motorcycle accident. Yes, and he has spent all this time recovering and finally came back. But as for why in the world, between 41 and 49, like why Lord he missed those episodes after he came back. Probably because he's not ready yet per se. He probably came back just to appear on screen for a bit. Though when you see him returning again for episode 40, you actually see him in the suit that he wore in his last appearance back in episode 13. And then, of course, in 41, we're the same example. But in 49, he switched out with more of a naval attire, where he pretty much wears for that episode 51, 52. Excuse me, yes. But these episodes are, in fact, really good. I just don't remember 47. I honestly don't remember because basically I just draw a blank with this one. Toad Killer. Yeah, I don't remember. Campbell's Monster. There's a couple of these ones I don't remember. I had to look up online, which where I am, I can't exactly look up online for these ones. So maybe I can probably do it. Oh, I don't know. And this is my personal guess. Maybe I can do it another day, but these are really good episodes. I'm just trying to remember what the Campbell's Monster was. Yeah, but let's talk about some of these episodes. But basically, these are the episodes we'll just talk about. But in case I have final thoughts on the second Kamen Rider, I think it was pretty good. I think that the biggest weakness of him is the fact that at the start of his era, he didn't really appear very much. It's like they went through the same method they did with the original Kamen Rider when he was wrapping up his stuff, where he was appearing a lot of stock footage, not physically appearing, and not doing much. A lot of the episodes focus on the supporting cast. I do like it that the supporting cast got a chance to do something in these episodes, because if you watch the first 10, like prior to the FA Agent show in episode 10, the first 9, it's all the original Kamen Rider with occasionally the boss helping out. And also, this was the time when they introduced Garo as part of the cast. Though he does get dropped from the series at episode 65. I will get to that eventually when I come back to the series, because right now I'm watching Shurikenger. I'm about 4 episodes in right now. I'm planning to review about probably tomorrow, maybe at best. If not, I'll probably do a review when I get back. But I just feel like doing this one tonight, because why not? If only I can remember exactly what happened in episode 47, 48. Yeah. Because I know, because I just watched them today. I'm trying to think. I honestly don't remember. But I do remember some of these episodes, but at least I talk about these episodes all together. It just I completely forgot, and I had to look. Sometimes I had to look up, see who the monster was. I might remember, oh yeah, I remember this plot. But right now, I can't, because I don't really remember, because I had to look it up, but I can't look it up right now because no Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'm going to end it pretty much here. So, until we see you all later. Bye.